Buddy, we're over here at Thomas Paine Plaza, and if you look in the archives under community,
You're back again.
dope and feeding the homeless caught my attention. I think back in December with the Facebook events. Came down here twice to do articles, and I really wanted to feature the organization and Jay because this is something that I know in Lehigh Valley there's nothing like this. So I'll let you introduce yourself and if you a little bit of what I know. Dope does a lot more than feeding the homeless also.
Good evening, good morning, everyone. My name is Jay Crabb. I am the founder of Dope Organization. It stands for Doing Our Part Eclectically, which is simply us doing whatever needs to be done in our own creative way. And as he mentioned, we do, this is just a tip of the iceberg as to what some of the things that we do for the community. We feed the homeless, usually, and we call them our homeless friends because we want to get into the habit of treating them as if they are our friends and not just a random person that we're just doing a random act for, because it's very intentional and it's very deliberate. Everything that we do, we have them in mind. But a couple of things that we do in addition to feeding our friends bi-weekly is we do suicide awareness and prevention events. We do
That I had no idea about.
We do job fairs and resource fairs. We have let's see, we do health fairs. We do we do an awful lot. We have entrepreneurial courses. We have courses for those who want to start nonprofits, because not only are we interested in homeless prevention, but we're also interested in creating a unity amongst us that felt like there was no hope, or that felt like there was no plan B, and everyone was not molded in the environment in which you knew what you were going to do or what you were going to be when you grew up. And now we're learning that since we're growing up, that we have more growing to do, and now we're adapting to the need that is around us. And some of those things have resulted in us feeding our friends, as well as us having the events that we have. And we have those things annually. We just started doing more fun events, like basketball tournaments and softball tournaments.
I saw the post about the gala coming up.
And we have a gala on July 14th, which just happens to be on my birthday.
For my own person, what's the dress code for that?
So it is dressy.
Okay.
But we don't want anyone to, don't break the bank.
If I can make it, and if I can afford some decent clothes,
wear something.
I want to try
casual.
I want to try. Tie dress shirt and dress jeans can qualify?
You can do that.
Okay, because I really want to try to make that.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay.
A whole lot of fun. And it's just a night for us to honor everyone that makes these things happen. I just happen to be the founder, but I am not alone in anything that takes place. These guys gather clothes, resources, and products. These guys cook, and I mean they cook huge meals for our friends.
And from what I've seen, I could be totally full. I'll look at that food and it's like, how long ago did I eat again?
Yeah, we don't serve sandwiches and and potato chips alone, but we serve those things along with full meals, because when you leave us, we want to make sure that not only are you full for the night, but you have enough to hold you over just for the next couple of days.
No, I took notice that like tonight was the pizza was delivered. Was that donated by a local business or?
It was actually one of our volunteers.
Oh, okay.
I think they bought 10 to 12 pizzas, and then we had a church who donated 100 pieces of fried chicken. Then and then we go out ourselves and we buy whatever is needed. We buy water and sodas and Crystal Light packages, fruit. Definitely fruit. Mm-hmm. We try to make sure it's a full meal. We even buy snacks and desserts, because we want you to feel like for these 2 hours that you are amongst family. This is our own traditional way. Like, this is our own creative way to create a family dinner.
Okay. Oh, you do an excellent job. Now I was this is one of the reasons why I do the interviews this way. You mentioned about homeless prevention. It kind of like gave me an idea for another question I want to touch on right away. My Facebook newsfeed is like the New York Times, LA, the major cities, and everybody talks about like with the homeless in the cities of, well, we got to get them low-income housing. It's like, or we got this, but that's only, actually from experiencing it, it's like that's only part of the solution. You can get people low-income housing, but if they don't have the jobs and the desire to get out of that life, it's not going to do any good. Am I correct?
You're absolutely correct. And that actually kind of leads me to the purpose of the gala and the purpose of some of the fundraising events we have. We don't do too many fundraising events, but when we do, they are solely for two things. One is to fund our transitional home, and the other is to fund our community service center. Now, the community service center will provide job training, job readiness, job prep. You do not have to be homeless to get these. You can be low income. We are also going to have parents in classes, because I personally believe that quite a few of the issues you see out here are a result of bad parenting, and we're trying to prevent future bad choices that can be made by parenting mistakes, because all of us are learning. You know, everything is new to all of us. I don't care how many children you have. Every child is different. Everyone requires something different from us. So we are in the process of opening the facility that will enable us to instruct and to inspire and empower, and to most importantly to educate. Because we know that, just like he said, just moving you in housing would not be enough. It won't be enough. It won't do merely what we need. But we know that we provide those basic services that that when you move into a house, it will be lasting, and ultimately you will no longer be homeless, which is the purpose of it.
Okay, now back to the original question I was going to ask is, it's a two-part question. How did this start, and how long has it been going on?
Okay. Well, feeding our homeless friends actually started when I was 8 years old. I'm 33 now. I'll be 34 July 14th.
I'm 47, so age is a number.
But when I was 8 is when I started. We would come out here with my church. My aunt, preferably, primarily my aunt Laverne, she would bring us out around the holidays, and we would feed our friends only around Christmas and Thanksgiving, which was still great. When we grew older, a few of my relatives, we all fast together, and at the end of that fast, it was a week, we sacrificed all the food that we saved up that week that we didn't eat. We made just dishes for our friends, and we came down to Love Park, which is why our symbol looks like the love sign. And we came down to Love Park and we fed our friends. We realized that we were really good at it. It was something that we knew that we shouldn't stop. So we continued to do it. And now I would say that I've been official 501c3 for 1 year.
Congratulations.
Thank you. DOPE has been in existence as an organization, as a group, as a team for 3 years. But for quite a few of us, this has been our life.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind, we're going to take a quick break because of people's attention spans, obviously. And we're going to come back, have a couple more questions, basically more about the present and, like, you know, the future, and some ideas for other people who could get started in their communities.
Okay.
Sound good?